A Glasgow farmer found a success in grape cultivation. Details in this report. Mr. Devon Gilliard is a 41-year-old farmer who resides in the Glasgow housing scheme in East Berbice-Corentyne, who has successfully turned his backyard into a grape vineyard. Speaking with Channel 8 News, he told this reporter that his interest in this fruit began many years ago.
The most smaller, right? I was fascinated apple and grapes. Now back in the 80s, it's only who overseas and come back and now me bringing apple and grapes into Guyana here. So I tell myself when I grow more older, I gotta go to America to eat apple and grapes. As I get older every day, because now I do farming, right? Just plant cauliflower and broccoli and so. So I tell myself, why apple and grapes can't grow in Guyana here? The thoughts will come to me, right?
As he got older, Mr. Gilliard put his curious mind to ease by doing his own investigations.
But when I'm doing research, I see like when it's winter time, nothing will grow in the winter, right? It's summertime, then apple and so berry and things. So tell me something wrong. So I gonna do digging more for more information, and so like I check on in Africa, a state of Kenya, there's same climate Guyana here. I see apple and grapes growing there. That's happening something wrong.
With further digging and exploration, he uncovered some interesting information and he decided to start his own experimentations.
So I see the pH, the type of pH the plants go on. I go and buy myself a soil test. I test my yard. I have the same pH I plant raspberry, strawberry, apple and grapes and go right to my yard.
Upon completion of his first experiment, Mr. Gilliard cultivated his first non-traditional fruit.
So I decided to go and buy some strawberry plant. I plant strawberry first in the bucket.
When he tried his luck with the grapes, he discovered that he had quite the green thumb.
Start trying the grapes. I buy 4 vine vine. But the 4 vine now, the plant is space is 6 months to start blossoming. So what I call grape, it's like 2 years to blossom, 6 months to start blossoming. It's a cause of how you nourish your plant. So like, and after the whole entire tree blossom, like over 200 something bunch from one vine, it's like a lot of grapes. So when it blossom now, when it start bearing now, I say yes, I get it here now.
Mr. Gilliard told this reporter that grapevines require a lot of attention.
You got to know certain technique, you got to know about the vine, how much the leaf will left on the shoot. It's a lot of work behind it, but if you master it, well, you're gone clear. And it takes like over 6 years, I train this grape and try and look, let's study and decide to start off with it, and it come excellent.
The farmer was given in excess of 7 acres of land by the government.
3 excellent because grapes is something I got planted close, you can't plant too far, because you know what's going to happen. And the plant needs a lot of attention. So explain to them that the plant, because some ask me why so close, why not far? I say, man, the plant needs a lot of attention, needs a lot of pruning. So you got to thin the bunch and that is a lot of work. Like when you're bearing, the young still got to take out some of the berries, so you get to move fat and so like. If you allow it, they can mash, they can come very small. As you thin it, so it's come fat like this, so like. If they thin it more oily state like. But I didn't do that. Well, the land I plant a lot of grapes possible. I plant the wine grapes. They make juice, jam and jelly. And the table grapes is for eating purpose. Okay. And I know that I will control the market. I mean in Barbies now until expanding other place like producing like distributing grapes all over the country. Like. I know that people will fall in love with these grapes. They got a nice, sweet, unique taste.
He shared the names of the varieties of grapes that he had in his backyard vineyard.
I got 4 different varieties right now. I got the Moondrop. It's the one they call it ladyfinger grapes. It's like 4 inches in length. Moondrop grapes. I got the Vicar grapes. It's very new bunch. Like one bunch I produce like about 4 to 5 pounds one. They get for one bunch. I got the Vanessa wine grapes. The ones make wine, juice, and jelly. That's where I get renting right now.
Even though his success in growing grapes has given him quite the recognition, Mr. Gilliard remains humble.
I tell people every day that I'm not the first person planting grapes in Ghana. People planted land before me, right? But I know in the short time while I do it, I get it in a large scale. Like one vine can produce approximately 25 pounds for one vine, or more if you want. So I get it how for bear it now.
Prior to the cultivation of grapes, Mr. Gilliard was known in the agriculture sector as the bee man, who has been involved in apiculture for a number of years. Now he has created a new nickname which is owed to his success in grape cultivation. Narima Ali, Channel 8 News.